G'day. Welcome to Chuck Chases the Facts, where we look at strange things on the internet and YouTube. On September the 15th, 2019, the world was stunned when this happened.
What? What are you here for? There is a policy enforcer outside. What are you here for?
Are you Sharon Gale?
I'm Sharon Tracy Gale, Mooish American National, impropria persona sui juris, impropria solo, impropria horatus at all times and at all points in time. I do not agree to anything and everything.
All right.
I am a Mooish American National.
Okay.
I am a Mooish American National. I'm outside the jurisdiction of any of you, and each and every one of you. No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
I am absolutely not.
Yes,
Absolutely not. No, I am not a ma'am. I'm Sharon Tracy Gale, Mooish American National. Sharon Tracy Gale, Mooish
What's the
American
charges?
National. Sharon Tracy Gale, Mooish American National.
Please do not resist. That's all I'm asking.
But before she was whisked away in silver bracelets, yours truly was able to secure several interviews with Sharon from secret locations while she was on the lam. We will get an insight into her private life, her work at the Mooish American Consulate, and life in general. Run VT. Sharon, thank you so much for joining me today. We'll obviously keep your location secret so the FBI don't come and whisk you away. I'd like to ask you a few questions if that's okay.
Islam. I value your time.
That's okay, and Islam. Let's start. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I, Sharon Tracy Gale Bay, previously being identified as Sharon Tracy Gale, am a Mooish American National. I come from the Canaanite, Hamathites, Moabites. I love you. And if you haven't heard that before, I'm going to say it again. I love you.
I'll be speaking with your mate Devon soon. Is there a message you'd like me to give to him?
You're a freaking baby, like you're a freaking child.
If you don't mind, I'll just let you text him. What do you think Devon's biggest problem is?
Lack of knowledge, which is the disease our people have. The lack of knowledge.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I managed to get hold of a copy of his book. Got any advice for me on that one?
Read it, and then read it again the next day. And then read it again the next day. You just gotta read it again, and again, and again.
Will do. Sound advice, thank you. When people save money and when they've got a bit of money, they tend to like to invest. What would you recommend as an investment?
We have to really invest in ourselves.
I wasn't quite thinking that way. Have you got another example?
We have to really invest in our future.
All right, maybe I'll ask a financial advisor about that one. Now, did you get a chance to have a think about that personal work problem that I mentioned to you off air?
Everybody's just using you and violating you.
I see. Okay, thank you. Sharon, tell me, what is the biggest word that you know?
Discombobulated.
Yeah, that's a fairly big word. Well done. Sharon, give me one of your personal traits.
I'm not a duplication of efforts person. I like to get stuff done and I don't like to have to go send them to 20 different places.
Sharon, how do you make Morocco great again?
See my lovely flag? Make Morocco great again, family. And the way Morocco becomes great again is when its people realizes, one, they are in Morocco, and two, they're Mooish Americans. That's how you make Morocco great again. And you get back to the business of your mother and your father.
Sharon, just explain to me where you think people come from.
I come from the Canaanite, Hammatites, Moabites. You can kind of literally go to the Circle 7 Qur'an. And I believe it's either chapter 46 or 47. Do not quote me on that. You can go find out and source it for yourself. It tells you where we come from.
No, got nothing on those two chapters. Moving on to the consulate. Tell me, what documents should people be reading?
The very first two documents you need to read is the Treaty of Peace and Friendship and the Constitution for the United States of America, 1791.
Okay. And how should legal documents be correctly signed?
When we sign in blood, but the substitution for blood, but you can sign in blood too, would be red ink. That's what we sign always. So just always have a red pen and start using that as opposed to a black or a blue one. Just get it into your behaviors, right?
Okay. And what is the correct type of paper to be using?
We sign in red. We print on lawful, i.e. legal size paper, which is 8.5 by 14. What's in your wallet?
I'm sorry?
What's in your wallet?
Yeah, sure. Got my Flybuys card. I've got my Medicare card. I've got my I've got my Casinos Rewards card. What else we got there? Oh shit, that expired 2 years ago. Ah, you've moved location. Great idea. Keep them feds guessing. Oh, I see you got changed. I'll just quickly change my top, okay? Okay, awesome. So, not giving too much information away, where are you now?
Northeast of Maxim. I am broadcasting you from the headquarters of the Mooish American Consulate, Northeast region.
And where is this mighty establishment? New York? London? Rome?
My home, my domicile, where I dwell.
And just narrowing it down a little bit, where exactly is that? Don't give me the exact location.
At the Havertown Free Library.
Oh, okay. It's not the best idea, Sharon, but keep an eye out for that peace officer. Tell me, what is one of your biggest concerns?
Mooish security. To secure and protect ourselves on our land, northwest of Maxim, Morocco.
Yes, we go.
All right, let's stray away from business and let's ask a few personal questions. What do you say to people that think you're a bit strange?
I have absolutely no mind.
Now, there's a rumour going around that you are actually quite intelligent.
We stop that dead in its tracks.
Fair enough. Tell me, do you have a sense of humour?
My consort says I joke too much.
I've heard that you're looking for a new job. Who have you applied to recently?
Department of Homeland Security, the Federal Emergency Management Administration, the Internal Revenue Service, or the Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco, or Harley Davidson. Members of the Domestic Police Force.
Okay. Good luck with some of those. I think the FBI might have their own opinion. I just need to stretch my legs if that's okay.
Keep disrespecting me. Sit your butt down right now.
Okay, sorry about that. So tell me, if there is one person, dead or alive, that you could meet up with, have a meal with, maybe go to a club, do a few shots, and then have a drug-fueled threesome with a high-class hooker, who would that be?
Pope Francis.
Ah, okay, I wouldn't have guessed that one. Now, Sharon, little experiment. I hope you take part. There is an urban myth that if you say Parce Karmataris 3 times, you will instantly discover that you have been living in the land of make-believe all this time. Would you care to try it?
Posse comitatus. Posse comitatus. Posse comitatus. This is Sharon Tracy Gale, Mooish American National. I do not abandon my state. I do not waive my rights. I do not acquiesce my position. I am a Mooish American National. You have no status. You have no claims because of the lack of status that you have. Now get off of my land.
That's that myth debunked then, isn't it? Now, Sharon, I sent you a very confusing letter I received from my bank. Can you help me with that?
You want me to make it plain? What it says is that you owe no debts. The debts are theirs. You owe nothing to them.
Thanks, Sharon. That makes a little bit more sense now. Sharon, I'm just hearing that the FBI are actually in the area. So I'm going to have to let you go so you can run away again. Before you go, do you have any philosophical words of wisdom for my viewers?
If you ain't laughing, you're crying. And I don't want to cry. I want to laugh.
I hear you. Well, we'll leave the first interview there, Sharon. I'll catch up with you later. No pun intended, of course. Thanks, Sharon. So there you go. First interview with Sharon. I have got some more on the camera, which we'll process and bring to you as soon as we can. If you did like that interview, please like and subscribe. If you do want to see the other Sharon interviews coming up, click that little bell. Pop any comments in the comment section below. And yeah, the biggest news, of course, 111 subscribers. You don't know how much that means to me. I am absolutely blown away. Seriously blown away. Like I said in the other video, I would have been happy with 50. We got up to 88 and now we're at 111. Thank you to all of those that have subscribed, and thank you to, there's starting to be a bit of a regular list of people who are commenting. Some people who have commented have been amazing. Such support. Unbelievable support. Thank you so much. I am so chuffed at how this has come along. So like, subscribe, share it around, and more to come. G'day.